Welcome to day 9 of my journaling progress. Today I wanted to read a quote, not a quote, I wanted to read a poem that I wrote last night to see what you think of it and to see if it resonates. I wrote it down because it's a little longer. It goes, Father, I on sorrowed land lay, on my knees in darkest of day, to free my soul stuck and caged, locked behind my hate-fueled rage. Unwilling to leave my chains behind, the pains from others they do so bind. For what am I without my hate? It's all I've ever had, this is my fate. To live in a world where I forgive, what in return shall the world give? To forgive them now, to give up my scorn. Into the unknown I must be born. A scary thought to relieve these pains, to look for love behind the stains. I ask for strength to be brave, to step out from within this cave. Within myself I must find the courage to be sweet and to be kind. All I ask is to find who cares, to accept my love for when I dare. My prayer is this, Father, in your name I pray, to find the love that will forever stay. I was thinking about when the times that I've been looking for love again. And I was so hurt by past things that one of two things happened. I was either so upset at the things I had been through that I didn't want to try again because I had been hurt. I had this happen when I had lost friends before, family members, and past relationships. I was so upset and scared to try again because I realized that the scaredness had made me hateful and negative towards the world. I didn't believe that people were good because I had been hurt so many times. I didn't believe that there were people out there that would care for me the way that I wanted to care for people and did care for people because I hadn't seen it. And that wasn't fair. I was treating people who I hadn't met yet or hadn't given a chance to love me and be my friend and grow a relationship with because I was hurt from past relationships. I was scared to open up. I was scared to open up and show them who I was because every time I had done that, I had been hurt. And that's what I wrote this poem for, is I was thinking about the pain that I had been caused by other people that didn't have my best interests, but it hindered my relationships moving forward. And as I let go of that hate and that pain and the fear that I would never be loved how I wanted to be, and I'd never be cared for how I wanted to be, that's when I found the love and the care that I wanted. That's when I found people that did care about me, that did show me what true friendship looked like and what an actual healthy relationship looked like, where we could talk about the problems we were both dealing with, our goals, our hopes, our dreams. And it wasn't perfect, but it was easier. It was easier to be me and figure out who I was because I had the support of these wonderful people behind me. And I would have lost that had I not given up the hate that I held from the people that had hurt me beforehand, the people that turned their backs when I needed them. If I would not have given up that disappointment, that sadness, that hate, and was daring enough to try again, I wouldn't have found this great group of people that I surround myself with now. And it took a long time to get rid of that. But as I did, my relationships only got better. And so I wrote this poem thinking back to my darkest days, my most negative days, where I didn't believe in anyone in the world. I thought it was all pointless. Relationships were pointless. Why would I try? I've got my own back. That's all I've ever needed, because everyone keeps leaving me, and the people that I trust keep hurting me. So why trust them? They're just going to stab me in the back. And I remember praying for strength that I would get through that hate and let it go. Hate is a burden unto ourself. It is not the tool that we think it is for other people. They don't feel your hate unless you communicate it. And it's a waste of time. Being hateful doesn't give you power. It takes your power away. I realized when I could move on from my hate that I got freer, I got lighter, and there was nothing I could do with that hate towards those other people that would benefit my life going forward. So I asked for help to forgive and move on past them. I didn't want them to have a piece of my life anymore because I didn't deserve that treatment. And I realized that when I let go of that hate and that sadness, I was able to find people that cared, because being hurt by those people in the past allowed me to have a fine-tooth comb. It allowed me to have a fine-tooth comb through my friendships and figure out who was actually good for me. And I've been able to build these relationships that I hold so dearly, but they weren't even a possibility a couple years ago because I was so filled with the disappointment and the hate that I wouldn't open up and I wouldn't trust them. But the love I have now for my friends, my family, and my girlfriend, it's unmatched for anything I felt before. And I wouldn't have had any of it had I not let go of that hate. So let go of that hate that you have for the past damages caused by people that didn't have your best interest, because they're actually chaining you down. They still have control of your life. Please, for the love of everything holy, don't get back in the relationships that only hurt you. Don't go back to those type of people. But don't let that fear of being hurt again stop you from pursuing relationships that are good for you. Go to the good relationships that build you, and the relationships you feel like you have the least amount of filter with. The relationships you feel like you have the least amount of filter with will better your life every single time. Because those are the people that you can build with, the ones that you can be comfortable with, and that you can express how you're feeling and what you want out of life and how you feel towards them. It builds a community of love, and it's so nice to be a part of that. And I'm so lucky and grateful, and I thank God every day that I have these friends and these relationships, because it brings me the most joy in life. So go out there today and try to release a little bit of that hate and take a chance on people that show they are willing and able to love you how you want to be loved. I hope you guys find that, and I know you can build it. It takes effort and time, but it's out there. I love you guys. Try to be better today than you were yesterday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.